Hey bro, what's up with y'all, man? I'm recording this video right now. I'm into do lots of shit, but I'm tired as hell right now and shit. And I was finna start gathering some information for y'all and think about a topic to do for like my next video and shit. But I was like fuck it, cause whenever I do these videos, a lot of the time it's just off the jump. I don't even really plan on like I might write down shit to talk about in the video, but I don't really plan to do a video. I just do it when I'm feeling a certain type of way and shit. But yeah, man, I just came here. I meant to give y'all a video back when like the shit was going down in Texas, but I don't know. I was just kind of doing my own thing. I was doing motherfucking hella schoolwork, hella different type of shit. I still could have made a video, but I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it, or it wasn't that I wasn't feeling it. It was just that I wasn't actually feeling nothing to, nothing inside me told me to make a video. So I just kind of forgot about it and shit. But but yeah, man, my afro look weird as fuck. I ain't picked it out all that much. I don't know. I'm talking about it's a whole bunch of fucking random ass shit. Cause I'm tired as hell. My mind is kind of uh going to a whole bunch of different places. But I ain't finna record this video again. I just do all my shit one damn take. Whatever the fuck happens, happens. But yeah. Hopefully y'all been this Amir, this Supreme Truth and Master, whatever y'all know me as. I have many different names. But hopefully y'all been keeping y'all vibrations up, y'all energies, y'all frequencies, the self confidence. You've been building onto yourself. You've been, going up. You've been exercising, working out. Playing your sports, doing you, living the best life you could possibly live. Cause that's what I've been doing, man. I've been doing all that type of shit. Building onto myself. And one thing is I'm all about is equality. You have to be equal both mentally as well as physically and everything. You feel me? You can be physically exercising and lifting weights and shit, but you also have to be mentally lifting weights and mentally jogging and running down the motherfucking the street and shit. You have to mentally do that shit too, spiritually on all damn levels. You feel me? You have to have a hand in every damn egg basket. That's like the different levels. You feel me? But yeah, man. Hopefully I've been drinking water, keeping y'all vibrations up, drinking tea, just living healthy, building up your immune systems, eating one time a day, fasting. I just got off of fast. Not just got off. It was a few days ago, but I love fasting, man, because fasting cleans out your blood and shit. So you just be feeling like your mind be clear as hell. No bullshit be on your mind. Your body just you feel so damn good. It elevates you spiritually. It elevates everything about you, like mentally, whole bunch of shit. But yeah, I have a few things to talk about and shit. Talk about those in a little bit. But yeah, man, I just been producing a lot. And not producing a lot, but I've been working on, cause that's my dream. That's my dream. Or that's one of my passions. I want to make producing a career and shit. So I just been working on it. Right now, I just been, producing for a little month. I might not be that good, but the one thing is, I'm gonna keep on producing and keep on learning this shit, teaching myself. That's tough. I don't got teachers, but I taught myself hella shit in life, and I'm gonna continue to teach myself because I can do anything I want to when I put my mind to it, and you can too. You can do anything. Just keep your vibrations up, your frequencies, your self-confidence, everything. Because when you know that shit, and when you take good care of yourself, you can accomplish anything. No matter what your goals is, nigga, you can do that shit. And I know I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna become a legendary ass producer. You feel me? I don't care about how famous I get. I just know I ain't gonna stop working until I'm gonna be a legendary ass producer. I don't care how long it take, whatever. I'm finna work on that shit. I'm gonna put this work in. You feel me? And maybe I might even have a platform where I can talk about the shit I want to talk about, give me a little audience so I can really, talk about how to better y'all life, how you can free yourself, because, we all still in slavery. Abraham Lincoln never freed us. Man, that's a whole nother thing. But anyways, I've been working on producing, you feel me? That's some shit I really want to do. And I just been living great, man. A couple of days ago, I was in nature and shit. I was meditating. That's another thing I have to do. Meditate, bro. But I was meditating in nature. It was a good ass day. It was like 50 degrees out. It was a good ass day for Minnesota because, it's been cold as fuck. I can't get no damn nature and shit. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that a little bit later. You know, this gonna be. I would say it's gonna be a quick video, but I just be talking about shit. I don't be. But anyways, I was outside and shit. I was outside a few days ago. I think it was like not. It was yesterday, but it's like 12 o'clock, so it's technically 2 days ago. But anyways, I was outside, and then I took off my sweatshirt and I was just sitting on this one rock, and I was just motherfucking sitting in the sun. And you know, it was a good day for Minnesota because it was like in the 20s, and some weeks ago it was in the negatives and shit, real cold as fuck. But that the sun was reaching out to me just through the trees. Allah was blessing me with that sun every day, no matter what. It's a great day, you know, a day that you have to remember that every day you've woken up. That's another gift you have. That's another blessing from Allah. Allah's grant you another day to live. You know, another day, more opportunities. Just because some bullshit happens, you have to say fuck that shit. You have to have the right mental state so that you can. Because for me, I love every day. Every single year I go through is the best year of my life. I make that shit. It's another time is just to grow. Y'all niggas might look at this corona shit, be like, oh, it's so tough. Yeah, you gotta learn how to make the best out of a good situation. I have all this spare time, so I can do so much different things. You feel me? But anyways, I was outside meditating, and I was just in the sun. And the sun is powerful. You feel me? The sun is so good. You know, it's been a winter, so I couldn't get no sun. And I'm gonna tell y'all some things y'all can do for next winter. If any of y'all live in states like mine where y'all can't get sun in the winter or go out in nature. But anyways, I was meditating outside, and I just had my eyes closed. I was sitting there meditating, and the sun was just hugging me. You feel me? The sun loved everyone, you know. And that's another thing I've been about right now is just love, you know. I love myself, you feel me? Just put in love. It ain't even like I'm putting my energy into that. It's just I have so much love within me. You know, that shit radiates off of me, you feel me? But I was just sitting in the damn sun, and I could just feel it hugging me and shit. And I was just in my mind, you know, because your mind don't go blank, but I just don't be thinking about shit. Just thoughts be floating to me, you feel me? And that shit transported me because, you know, it was a good day for me, but it was still, you know, there was snow everywhere. It was only a little bit hot, but still, just the fact, just that sun, the sun was so powerful in my mind. It just transported me to a whole new place, like it was a summer day and shit, and it was just a great day. You feel me? I was thinking, I was like walking through these like random woods I ain't never seen before, and I think there was another person there. I wasn't really sure, but it was just like a real peaceful last time, and I felt so damn good while the sun was just hugging me, engulfing me. I was feeling warm, and I was used to all this winter and shit, and the sun was just saying hello, you know, wrapping his arms around me, making me feel good, and it has the power to take me. You know, it's all muddy outside. It's kind of springtime, but it's still a little bit cold. There's still snow everywhere, but still. It took me to that, it made me feel like it was summer and shit. And it was just a good ass experience. So yeah. But that's one thing I did. And another thing for me is things have been changing so rapidly. That's another thing. Like for me, my moods are not moods, but kind of just feelings I've had have been changing drastically. And I feel like this is another thing I want to tell y'all about. You know, I'll update y'all as it goes on, but I feel like yesterday, or technically 2 days ago on Monday, I feel like the past is starting to merge with the present. I don't know. This is just my feelings. I don't know how anybody else is feeling, but yesterday at like about around I think 1:44 p.m. It just the vibes and shit, they felt fucking different. And they felt different. What was I gonna say? And it felt like time kind of paused for me that whole day. Like the whole day as I was going on, it didn't feel like it was like you know, it was getting dark outside and all that shit, but it was feeling like the day was just dragging. Like at 1:44 time pause, and you know it gets dark and everything. But I don't know. But in that whole day, I started to feel like summer vibes, but you know specifically like of last summer, how I was feeling last summer and shit. I was feeling that now and shit. And it felt good, you feel me? Because as you going through stuff, lots of people don't really think, but then when they look back on shit, they like, wow, that was just such a great time. That's why I live in the moment. I don't go to the past. I'm only moving forward. I'm never taking steps backwards and shit. So I'm always enjoying the moment. Because why? why is you gonna think back to, oh damn, it was just so good? Enjoy the time you have now, because then whenever something's so good, instead of you not realizing how good it is and then wishing and just thinking back on it, you can live that shit. And then by the times which you might otherwise think it's a hard time, you're gonna be like, you can see the beautiful in it. You can see the beauty. You can see the beauty through anything, right? That's what you can do. You can transform anything. This is, these are some dark times we living in. All these people dying of corona, but I see the beautifulness of it. You feel me? I took that shit. I took that, made 2020 my best year, make it 2020 my even better year. Every year of my life, I'm growing. You feel me? So yeah. But anyways, yeah, it felt like yesterday at like 1:44 p.m. It's p.m. I don't know, 1:44 in the afternoon. Yeah, p.m. I think. It just started not. I don't know how to explain it. It was this dragging and shit, and I started to feel like summer vibes, like, but specifically how I was feeling last summer. It ain't even a summer yet. It's shit. I think it was after I even meditated, but that whole day it kind of felt like things would start, like the past was starting to merge with the present. Like, it's very, very weird. For a moment, it felt like time stopped and time was just paused. And even to this today is when I fully realized it. Like, I was feeling it yesterday, and today I'm really realizing this shit. It's really feeling like, to me, how I was feeling like last summer, but now. And I just think, I don't know, it's just not sense, but I can just feel everything. It's like the past is merging with the present for me. I don't know. Lots of things, but lots of things has been moving fast and just changing a lot. I've been going, like, I don't know if it's the astrology, the position of the planets, because for me, I don't believe in that bullshit commercialized stupid stuff where it's like a girl will be like, oh, I'm a Capricorn. I don't mess with a Sagittarius, but I'm really this, and that. I read a horoscope. I don't mess with none of that bullshit. I mess with like the actuality of it, the spiritual aspects and the scientific aspects, like, because how the motherfucking the moon, that shit control the tides and shit. The position of the planets that control your damn moons, so that's a scientific aspect. And then it also leads into spirituality, and everything leads back to Allah. But with astrology and shit, I ain't talking about that stupid ass commercialized aspects of it, which you be talking to a girl, she be, oh, horoscope readings and all that. Nah, I ain't even with all that shit. Fuck that. But I don't know. I just been feeling hella different. I don't know what. I do know what. Just times are really moving. Everything's moving fast. And some things, and so, that's why you have to get on shit, because things, especially this day and age, and not even this day and age, just like recently, like I'm talking about 2021 recently, like everything is getting harder to kind of bounce back from, or at least in the beginning. I think it's getting easier, or I don't know. But yeah, if you find yourself going back to your old ways, or any vices that's holding you back, it's finna be a little bit harder, but that's the one thing. You can get through that shit. And you can, it's gonna get, and it's also getting easy, because just, even though it's getting harder to, to break that shit, it's also getting easier to stay on track, to stay on the right path and shit. Because I remember I used to always be trying to work out and shit, and then I always follow out my workout routine. But then just one night I was hella determined, and then after that night, it just like became a regular routine. Like, how you take a shower and brush your teeth every day? Exercising is a damn daily routine to me. Like, that's just some shit you do. Like, motherfuckers drink water every day, nigga. I do that shit every day, man. I meditate every day. That shit just became a part of my daily routine and shit. But yeah, with anything, bro. Get y'all vibrations up, because these are the times where everything's going. Everybody says, like, talks about the end of the world. I feel like that's just coming. Not like the end of the world where everyone's gonna die. Not in that sense. But in a metaphorical sense. Times are changing, or even like with the Devil Civilization. The Devil Civilization ended back in 1916. So, that time is up. It ain't guaranteed now. The Son of Man is finna come, but there's not an actual date on it. You feel me? But yeah, just prepare yourself spiritually and all that stuff. So, and be the beat and preserve your own life by eating the right foods. I have some videos how to eat to live. Y'all can check out some of my other videos and all that. But yeah, really get on y'all shit. Stay on it, because it is really getting down to these times and shit. Don't matter how old you is. Like with spirituality and anything, man. eating good, preserving your life. It don't matter if you're 60 years old, you 50 years old, you 12 years old, you 16, you 17, you 27, you going to college, you whatever, man. It's never too late or too early to do any of that shit, man. So better yourselves and stuff. But basically, this is what I got to talk to y'all about. I was planning to talk to y'all about the Texas shit when it was going on, when I meant to do these videos, but I just forgot to do videos and all that. But kind of to do with that, y'all niggas have to stock up on food, but try to stock up on food and water. And if you young like me and your mom or whatever, whoever you live with, your parents and whatever guardians and stuff, if you young and shit, and you don't got your own crib or whatever, you don't got your own money to do that shit, and your parents don't listen to you, you just gonna have to prepare spiritually for this shit. But also, this is what I do. I take whatever my mom goes, because I be telling her, I be trying to spit this knowledge to her, but she don't listen to me. It goes in one ear and out the other. She like, yeah, whatever. This nigga is just speaking bullshit. So what I do, every damn time she goes grocery shopping, I just go upstairs, see what cans of food she got, any canned food, I just take that, and then she's back, oh, damn, he running low, and then buy more. So I'm still stocking up food. Slowly but surely, I'm getting on that shit. And water, too. So y'all niggas have to start trying to stock up food and water, because like what happened in Texas and shit, how, their pipes burst, all that sort of shit. Some people were stranded without food for days, and power and water and shit. That shit can happen to anybody, bro. And I'm not saying everywhere just gets snowy, because, some places are ready for that. But any sort of situation where you can be stranded like that, that shit can happen. It can happen to anybody. It don't matter where the fuck you live at, man. So you always have to be prepared for that shit. And if you look what's going on in the world, you gotta start citing about foods. That's why you're gonna start noticing some of the shit you be getting in grocery stores, that shit is out of stock or whatever. Even if it's just some small shit like, oh, this brand of chicken nuggets I used to get, or this brand of whatever the fuck you get. Oh, they don't really have that much. It's because it's starting to get to us. There's many different things that's leading out with the food shortages. But anyways, y'all should talk about food, and if you can't, just prepare spiritually. Prepare by just bettering yourself, and don't be worrying about all this stuff, like letting it strain on you. I'm just living through this whole Matrix type shit. It's just a whole bunch of everything that happens is finna happen and stuff, and karma. Everybody has what they got coming to them. You feel me? Everybody has their moment of truth on some Gangstar type shit. But yeah, also, this is some pretty old news, or not pretty old, but it's like probably a month or two old. I forgot when. But Bill Gates, he's spending money. He funding this project like hella money. So they want to put this, like, I think it's like this calcium dust. They want to put this sort of dust shit in the air to basically make the sun less bright. So they want to take the damn sun away from motherfuckers. The sun is motherfucking hella vital, or yeah, it's vital to us and shit. It's vital to our health and stuff. You get vitamin D from the sun. You get everything from the sun. Y'all got to get the damn sun. There's so many different. Even if you're not religious, or if you ain't spiritual and shit, the sun, that shit gives you vitamin D. That shit is good for your ass. But even on different levels, man, the sun gonna speak to you. The sun gonna love you. The sun gonna do all that sort of shit for you. So they trying to cover up the sun. They trying to put this. Bill Gates, he funding these motherfuckers, this operation where they trying to put. You can search it up. Bill Gates is trying to cover up the sun. Search that up. But Bill Gates, yeah, he himself isn't out there trying to put a shield against the sun. But he's backing this project where they plan to put this, like, I think they're saying it was calcium dust. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's a real thing. But they're trying to do this. They're basically trying to do this thing where they cover up the sun. And, because these motherfuckers, these devils and shit, these demons, these reptiles, they can't take the sun. The sun gonna kill their ass. They some damn vampires and shit. Motherfucker, these niggas who don't come from the earth, they don't come from here, bro. They was grafted. They can't take the damn sun, so they want to take that shit away from everybody, because they want to harm everybody, too. Even to the niggas that can't take the sun, they just want to, and still want to take it away, because they just want to harm everyone. So be careful about that shit. Or just not be careful, because I can't fucking stop Bill Gates. You can't go to his damn house and be like, nigga, don't do that shit. But, I just want to keep y'all informed. Also, Do things that's beneficial to your higher self. I made a video, I think it was my last video on connected with your higher self. Check that shit out if you haven't. But do things that draw from the creativity. Whether for me, it's there's lots of different things you can do, but I like to produce. That shit comes from your own creativity. Whether you like to draw, you like to make art of any kind. Art can be music. Art can be a picture you draw. Art can be a poem you make. Art can be whatever. If you like to draw geometry like circles and shit, art can be whatever. Do things that draw from your inner self, and also connect with your inner child too. Do things, because there's so much distractions and shit. School, work and stuff. People working themselves. They don't take time. Just have fun. Play some video games. You have to connect with your inner kid and stuff. Do things that's fun to you. Also, go out in nature, meditate. It gives you time. It gives you time throughout the day. It could be a stressful day, a long day, going through so much shit. But when you take the time to yourself, and just take that time where you can be relaxed and shit, and it gives you time to connect with your higher self. So do things like that. Also, be as healthy as you can. These times, always be healthy as you can, but especially in these times that we live in, you have to be healthy. And I also want to make a video about different teas and shit, or about tea in general, to drink, but I'll give y'all a little rundown. Just drink tea. Don't microwave it, because when you microwave it, that should take all the vital nutrients, to take all the shit. It kills it. The microwave, that's what the fuck they made that shit for. To take all the nutrients from that shit. So always put your water on the stove. Don't put it in no microwave. And don't drink no faucet water. That's why they want to kill us. They put hellish shit. They use faucet water as a form of birth control against black people. They put all different fluoride. They chlorinate the water, and they make sure, especially in heavily black areas with a dense black population, that they give it shittier quality water and shit, because they want to kill us through our damn water. Also through the food and shit, but especially through the water. So at least if y'all can't get, because not many people are gonna have access to spring water, but get yourself bottled water, bro. Get yourself damn water. Don't drink that damn pipe water. That shit is bad. So but make y'all tea on the stove and shit. Don't put that shit in the damn microwave. It kills all that shit. And what I do is I always like to have Irish sea moss, but I ain't able to get it because I don't got no money and shit right now. But I'm finna try to get some. But this is what I do. This is real cheap. Get yourself some ginger and get yourself some limes. This is what I do. I just put damn lime juice, and then I cut up some ginger, peel it, cut it up, and then boil it in some water. Or I have cinnamon sticks. So I might break some off and put it in there, and that's my daily tea. It's also good whenever you're fasting, if you like to drink citrusy things, because it boosts your metabolism, and it's gonna just boost everything. And it also has zinc. Zinc is very good for your immune system. Vitamin D is very good for your immune system. That's why it's vital for y'all to get out in the sun. And also drink tea, and just intake citruses and shit, because it got that. So get as much as you can, man, and try to get natural foods, not that GMO shit, all them cuties and all them things without seeds that don't come from the earth. Nature puts motherfucking seeds and shit. That's just a way of producing. So how the fuck can it produce if it don't got no seeds in it? It's because it's some GMO ass genetically engineered shit. They make that shit in the lab. They make it so that they can have these bullshit things that grow without seeds. It ain't real seeds that's coming from fruits. They making these seeds in labs and shit. So try to get some real shit. And even if y'all can't, get the best food that you can get. Even if it is some GMO stuff, if it's the best stuff that you can get, you gonna have to deal with that. You feel me? We can't always eat the best things in ever, but just eat the best food you can get. But yeah, just get some limes or lemons or whatever, and then put it with some ginger. Ginger's pretty cheap. You can get ginger root and shit, and then make that a tea. I'll try to make y'all a video, and I put honey in my stuff. Try to get yourself raw honey, because they have like blended honey, clover honey, but try to get yourself raw honey. Because raw honey, that's the real honey. But it's also hella expensive, and honey itself is really expensive. So if you really don't got no money, or you don't have nobody to buy, if you ain't young like me and you don't live in a house where you get groceries bought for you, just get ginger root and limes. They real cheap. You can go or try to find you a farmer's market. I think farmer's markets are cheap too. Or I don't know what type of climate y'all live in, but try to grow that shit yourself. I'm finna get into gardening, so I'm gonna have y'all give y'all niggas gardening videos and tips and shit, cause I don't know stuff. So I'm gonna try to, cause I know my mom, she gardens. I don't know how good she is at gardening, but she knows how to garden. So I'm gonna teach y'all what I learned. As soon as I learn how to garden and make my own, cause I live in Minnesota, I can't be gardening all year, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, get yourself tea, be as healthy as you can, and exercise to get in shape. You feel me? Y'all must stay in shape, because being healthy and not being because it ain't even like if you fat or whatever. You can still be skinny and be out of shape. Whatever. Get your life together. Exercise, uh, eat healthy, eat the right types of foods, and for your metabolism. Don't forget to focus on yourself. Don't be getting distracted. Also, oh yeah, vaccine passports. I think I touched on this on some other videos, and this is also very old news, and this is some stuff I already been knew. I think I even said in some other videos that they gonna eventually come with ways to get y'all vaccine passports, because they even started it in Canada. If you wanted to go to Canada, or I forgot, it was something about in Canada where you needed a vaccine passport, but I think it's in the UK now. They're introducing vaccine passports to go to supermarkets and shit in stores. So, you know, because it's illegal to make it mandatory for the vaccines, but they gon' have ways such it's gonna force you to get them and shit. And again, I'm not saying I don't give a fuck. Y'all take the vaccine. Y'all don't take the vaccine. I'm just giving y'all my advice. I'm just giving y'all what I want to do, and I'm just telling y'all they're trying to force the vaccines on people. And Facebook is also blocking news. This is also kind of late. This is probably a month ago or some weeks ago where I found this out, but it's my fault. But Facebook was blocking news to Australia. So basically, it was blocking outside news from getting into Australia. Obviously, it's not blocking news stations, but it's blocking like news through Facebook to getting into Australia. So they're trying to not censor them, but they're trying to limit what the fuck they're getting and shit. So just be careful. Try to find alternative news shit. Because we can't trust the regular news. That shit comes from the motherfucking, the whatever you want to call them, 10%ers, the government, the Illuminati. It comes from them. Alright? But yeah, this was a pretty long video, damn near 30 minutes. But I was tired as fuck. But keep your vibrations up. Make sure to, stock up food and watch out and focus on your higher self. And don't let this matrix and all these distractions distract you and stress you out. Drink hella water and just be good, man. Peace to all the guys on the earth. Word is bond. I'm out.